Jimba and I by B. Taylor. When nightfall came and the air stood still, my mind went black into dreams surreal. I opened my eyes into the sun of the day, the dust of the earth and the wailing winds at play. I was in a town no bigger than my fist, with only a few faces living amidst. Oh yes, they were proud of their town and all that was in, these little people of strange descent. But today was a sad day, and they hung their heads low, for there was a problem at hand with an answer they didn't know. They only pointed to a cage on the other end of town, which held an angry elephant who stomped and stirred about. "Help us," they said, "for we mustn't go near. That monster will surely kill all of us here. He's angry and mean and full of demise. We want him gone and out of our lives." Turning my gaze, I met the elephant's eyes and saw more than the anger he was hiding behind. Slowly I walked until my feet met his cage. But he blew up the dust and he spat in my face. But I did not run, nor did I flinch. It took him off guard, and so he tried it again. He sounded his trumpet and stood on 2 feet, raging about like a military machine. When this did not work, he charged at the wall, wishing for its crumble and pleading for its fall. He swung his head madly to and then fro. The air sounded like thunder as he shook the ground below. But when everything had settled and his tantrum was through, he laid back on his haunches, his eyes turning blue. Big drops of tears slowly ran down his face. Reaching out my hand, I asked, "What is your name?" "Jimba," he said with low sustain. "Jimba, what a handsome name. If I let you out of this cage, will you promise to be good? These people here are frightened, and very well they should. I don't know who put you here, but I don't like it one bit. If you'll trust me, I'll make sure that you'll never hear again. Would you like that?" He nodded a hopeful yes. And I began to pick the lock, hearing gasps behind my back. "What is she doing? How can this be? A beast like this should never be free." But I paid no mind, and soon the chains were unraveled. Jimba took his first steps, crunching the gravel. I held out my hand, and he curled it in his trunk. He was nervous as I, swallowing a lump. But together we walked down through the town, the people in disbelief of this uncanny account. We marched into the dust as they watched from behind. No more to be seen, Jimba and I.